We're starting to see the skies clear out here in East Tennessee, but this is on the way as we go into the day on Friday. We have a large low pressure system swirling through the Great Lakes, and this is the resulting moisture and cool air wrapping around that low. Now this model is kind of underdoing that coverage just a little bit. We will start to see the spotty showers by around sunrise on Friday morning, and then the off and on rain chances will last throughout the day, the most widespread coverage coming through Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Now we will have cooler air moving in as well, so with that lowering freezing level in the atmosphere, we could see some small hail during the day on Friday, maybe even some graupel. It's basically soft, mushy hail that forms in the wintertime type of systems moving on through. So don't be surprised if you see tiny pieces of ice falling from the sky on Friday afternoon. No severe weather is expected, and of course we would love to see the photos, the videos, send us the reports to our Twitter and our Facebook pages so we can follow along as well. Now Friday night, with more cool air filtering all the way down to the surface, we will actually see a transition from rain over to snow around a lot of East Tennessee. So by Saturday morning, a lot of folks could wake up to seeing snow flurries across the area. Now in the Central and Southern Valley, we're not expecting any accumulations, but you may get to see the flurries flying around. Up on the plateau, up in those higher elevations of northwest Anderson County and up into southern Campbell and Scott and eastern Morgan counties, those areas could actually see some light accumulations on grassy and elevated surfaces on Saturday morning. And the winners for the real accumulations are actually going to be the higher elevations of the mountains. That is where a winter weather advisory will be in effect from early tomorrow afternoon all the way through early Sunday morning. Those areas shaded in purple right there, above 3,000 feet, they could see 1 to 4 inches of snow accumulating and up to 6 inches of snow or more in the highest peaks above 5,000 feet. That would be places like Mount LeConte, Newfound Gap, and Clingman's Dome. Now speaking of Clingman's Dome, the road was scheduled originally to be reopened for the season last Friday on April 1st, but because of construction, they've moved it to this Friday. Now they're going to move it to Monday, April 11th because of the snow that is in the forecast this weekend. So if you don't need to head up into the mountains, I wouldn't, and I also think a lot of roads are actually going to end up being closed because of that snow. Again, that's starting on Friday, lasting overnight Friday night and through a lot of the day on Saturday. Also, heads up, not a good weekend to go hiking in the mountains either because of that chilly, chilly air. We are just moving through the little winters of East Tennessee that typically occur during the spring season. We already did Redbud Winter a little bit early in late March. The dogwoods are wide open, and even though this is a little early, we're still going through Dogwood Winter this weekend. And for those of you who like cool weather, we'll have a few more cool snaps before all is said and done. As I said, we're a little early to our Dogwood Winter this year, and with another cool snap possibly coming Easter weekend, we may end up having Dogwood Winter 2.0 in about another week. Seasonably cool tonight. Partly cloudy skies, lows in the upper 30s and low 40s, just a few degrees below average for this time of year. Tomorrow, though, will be about 15 degrees below average. Chilly and breezy with the off and on showers. Winds could gust to 25 to 35 miles per hour at times. This is not going to be a great day for those outdoor plans. And then as we go into tomorrow night, we're all the way down into the 30s with those flurries possible on Saturday morning. Saturday night into Sunday morning, that's when the winds are going to calm down, and that is when we expect to see frost or possibly a freeze across the area. This is going to be the morning that you'll want to protect those sensitive plants, bring in your pets, and be prepared for those chilly temperatures. Going through the day Sunday, though, we should have mostly sunny skies, which starts our warming trend, and by Monday, we are back into the 70s with rain chances returning next week.